We got trailers dropping and comic books popping, but you don't want to get caught up in the buying frenzy. Go grab your Vibe Juice and meet me back here, and I'll show you some comic books that may have safe return on your investments, but also are excellent reads. Meet me back here. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Keep It Comics. As always, I am your humble host, C3. Now, we've got a lot of comic books to talk about. FOMO is real, but I'm not too sure that I believe the hype, so I'm not finna just be jumping out of the airplane without a parachute. I've got 10 comic books that I'm going to bring to your attention, and then from there, you can make an informed decision on whether or not you want to add them to your collection. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive on in. So don't believe the hype, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a sip of the Vibe Juice. And let's start the list off with a hot book. Starting off the list at number 10, we have Fantastic Four, issue number 57. Enter Dr. Doom. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what all this hype is about, right? Fantastic Four is coming. Dr. Doom is here. Everybody's going crazy. There's a comic book feeding frenzy going on, but I'm telling you, don't believe the hype, but pick your poison carefully. The books you want to add to your collection, let it be for a specific reason. If it's a key character or a key moment. Remember, don't forget what happened to that Thor 390. When everybody was so hyped on Captain America picking up the Thor hammer, and then after that happened, what happened to that book? That's a $10 book now. So just be careful. That's all I want to do. I just want to caution the family and the community to be careful, right? We heard the news, the scenes and the casting announcements and all that have took place. Deadpool is taking us to the future, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming. Deadpool is here. He's coming. Doom is here. He's coming, right? We've got a 0.25% increase in copies that have sold. Average price for a raw copy is $80. Average price for a graded copy is $375. We've had a solid total of 1,094 books of this book that has changed hands on the secondary market with a dope high sell of $6,573. And that was for a CGC 9.8 that took place back in 2015. All right, so that was way back then. All right, fair market value says this book is resting at $80 for a raw copy in their mint condition, in very fine condition. So keep your eye out on this book because it's definitely moving. But check it out. I looked at Go Collect just to see what they had to say on this, and Go Collect shows it's a low print run with 1,323 universal grades on the census. All right, you've got 5 9.8. You've got 17 9.6s, you got 54 9.4s, 66 9.2s, and 80 9.0s. And of course, lower hanging fruit is going for less. So if you're in the market for Fantastic Four, issue number 57, keep your eye out on this book because it's moving on the secondary market. All right, iconic cover, classic book. You can't go wrong with this one. At the list at number 9. Now, the closer we get to the movie, the hotter this book gets. All right, and that's just what it is. The closer we get to the movie, the hotter this book is gonna get. And I'm talking about New Mutants, issue number 98, and this is the first appearance of Deadpool. Absolutely. All right, a 1.13% increase in copies that have sold. Average price for a raw copy right now, $345. Now, last recorded sale for this book was also $345 for a CGC 8.5. Now, the average price for a graded copy at the moment will run you roughly about $494. And we've had a nice total, 5,343 copies of this book that has changed hands on the secondary market so far. The high sale that took place was for a CGC 9.8, and that was back in 2021 when that book sold for $4,050, ladies and gentlemen, with fair market value saying it should rest at about $345 for that raw book. All right. Now, again, check and Go Collect because I just want to stay balanced with the numbers that I'm showing you. Go Collect reports having 24,294 universal grades on the census of New Mutants 98. But you remember, you have one golden egg on the census, and that's that 10. The 10 is the golden egg in this book, ladies and gentlemen. You have 12 9.9s, which is not bad. If you can't get your hand on the 10, which I'm pretty sure that's going to be very difficult to do, as there's only one owner and they may not be ready to let go of that book just yet. So you've got 12 9.9s. One of those 9.9s last sold for over $40,000, $40,250 to be exact. All right, you've got 4,280 9.8s, 6,534 9.6s. You got 4,292 9.4s, 2,597 9.2s, 1,915 9.0s, and once again, lower hanging fruit goes for less. We already know this. New Mutants 98, Deadpool, everybody knows Ryan Reynolds is on the money. Perfect individual to be playing this character. Really brought it to life. The movie is coming. Deadpool is here. We know Wolverine is here. We've been seeing some other characters that are in the book in the background. That are in the trailer, that are in the background. So we know there's a lot coming in this particular book. But keep your eye out for New Mutants issue number 98 if you want to add it to your collection, because it's moving on the secondary market. Definitely can't go wrong with that book. Whether it goes up or come down, still a great book to add to your collection. All right? Now, at the list at number 8, ladies and gentlemen, back on the list, because the price is starting to come down a little bit. So this is another one of those strike while the iron is cold moments. It's a hot cover alert, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop, whoop. A hot cover alert, because we want to talk about Wolverine issue number 42, the 1 in 25 variant. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we already know this, so I'm just going to share this information again. But we know that Arthur Adams is one of this time's greatest comic book cover artists, does great character artwork. Another caricature that he's put on the cover, we've got X-23 looking just beautiful and dope as ever. Arthur Adams is down right now. He's down 4.77%. All right. Arthur Adams, Wolverine, issue number 42 is down 4.77%. Another buying opportunity has presented itself, ladies and gentlemen. Average price for the raw copy was $69. I checked, and the last recorded sale for this book for a raw copy in near mint condition was $61, right? So that was the last recorded sale. But the average price for a graded copy will run you roughly between about $285 right now, either to $299, all right, for that raw copy. For that graded copy. But I'm looking closer to that $285 mark right now, seeing how it has come down. We've had a total of 116 copies of this particular book that has changed hands on the secondary market, with a high sale of $285. That was for the CGC 9.8 back in 2024, back earlier in February 2024, where fair market value has this book resting at $69 for a raw copy in near mint condition. Keep your eye out on this book, ladies and gentlemen, because it's moving on the secondary market. I have a section in my collection with all Arthur Adams work. Definitely one for the collection. I already have this book coming. I ordered it through Unknown Comics. For some reason, whatever reason, it takes forever to get here. So I'm not going to go crazy with trying to get another one, but it's still a good opportunity for those of you who might have missed on that early marketing. Right, so it's coming down a little bit. If you be patient, I'm sure you can land this book for not a lot of money. So keep your eye out for Wolverine issue number 42, the 1 in 25 Art Adams cover variant. All right. And another thing you should keep your eye out for is me. Keep It Comics. C3, keep your eye out for me. I'm here every week. I drop a hot 10 list to keep you informed and updated on what's moving on the secondary market, what goes up, what comes down. Some comics might tank. You might want to stay away from them. And don't believe the hype, man. Stay away from the feeding frenzies. Somebody just wants to sell some books. If you're going to buy a book, make sure it's a book that you absolutely want to add to your collection. Don't let FOMO guide you into something that doesn't make any sense. All right? So hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this content, share the information, man, because it ain't no fun if the comic book community don't get one. Yes, you know what it is. It's always good vibes, ladies and gentlemen. Vibe juice. Have some. At the list at number 7, This next book came out the gate hot. It came straight out the gate, super hot. But I know prices would drop. I knew they would drop, right? And this is another strike while the iron is cold opportunity. It came out the gate hot, but I knew this book was going to cool off, right? So now it's an opportunity. And here we are to talk about this opportunity. Let's talk about Ultimate Black Panther, issue number 1. This is the 1 in 10. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, all these books came out. They were on fire. They flew off the shelves. There weren't a whole bunch of orders made. So comic book shops had limited issues of these books. Some comic book shops, for some reason, didn't have none. Go figure, right? But check this out. Another hot cover. This book is down 15.66%. Last recorded sale for this book was $30 for a raw book in near mint condition. Average price right now for the raw copy is $26. I don't have any graded information on this book. It's a brand new book. Just came out a couple weeks ago, so there's no graded information. But we did have a total of 86 copies of this book that changed hands on the secondary market. And we had a high sale that took place on February 17th, where that book sold for $158. That had to be one of those pre-sales, right? Fair market value has it resting at $26 for the raw copy and near mint condition. This is still a great book, a great read. I like what they're doing with this new Black Panther. I like the direction that they're going in, seeing how we lost, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, and we need to regroup and rethink, because he brought this character to life so much, man, that it's like, I don't think we can't be without him now. So we need to figure out what we're going to do with Black Panther. I like this story arc. It's something that I can get into. It has a dope cliffhanger at the end. I'm definitely going to pick up the next few issues. I want to see where we're going, but it's giving us a lot of hope, so to speak, in this character, right? And keeping this character relevant, so we can get the best from Black Panther, man, and just keep this character around, because he's a prime character and he's ready to go. I think with some really dope world building and some great writing, along with some beautiful, boom, just wild artwork, that this book could really be something. This character could actually continue to just grow into its fan base, and just make it even bigger, man. But that's my spill on it. I'm not trying to sell you the book, but I am intrigued by Black Panther. I really dig the character, and I see the potential that it has. So read it, man. If don't just take my word for it, read it. If you can get it for not a lot of money, cop the book, read it, make your own mind up on it. You might want to copy it and add it to your collection, or you might want to just move it along. Hey, I read it, here. Whatever you decide is all right by me, but it's on the list. And it's down. It's a great buying opportunity. So if you're in the market for the Ultimate Black Panther, issue number 1, the 1 in 10, keep your eye out on it, because it's moving on the secondary market. All right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, at the list at number 6, if you're a Joker fan, you're going to love this book. Let's talk about DC's Batman, issue number 142. Oh, yeah. And I'm a Joker's fan. And I actually just held this book in my hand tonight. I held this book in my hand, and I was like, ooh, I should just grab it right now. But I already have one in the collection, so there's no need of me going crazy, right? And they only wanted, they only wanted like $7.99 for it. Yeah. I left it for somebody else. I'm not greedy. I'm not a greedy person, Check it out. The reason I put this book on the list, because it's the Giuseppe Camuncoli foil variant, right? Just a beautiful foil variant. You know how that shiny cover it grabs all of us. It draws all of us in. Shiny things, right? So it's such a fun cover, wild and Joker-like. So I had to put it on the list. It is up 36.59% right now. Average price for the raw copy is $26. Last recorded sale for this book was $25 for a raw copy in near mint condition. We don't have any graded information on this book just yet, because it's a brand new book. It just dropped. But we do see 48 total recorded sales so far on this particular book. It has a high sale that took place on February 11th of $33. And the more I'm looking at this information, I'm saying to myself in my head, you should have just grabbed it. but I'm not a greedy person, so I did. I left it where it was at. So one of you go grab it. All right. We had a high sale of $33, but fair market value has this book resting at $26 for a raw copy and their mint condition. So if you're a Joker lover, like I'm a Joker lover, and you're in the market for Batman issue number 142, eye out for the Giuseppe Chemicoli foil variant. This joint is dope, and it's on the move. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the halfway mark. Yes, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and allow me to thank each and every one of you for stopping by, checking out the channel. And if you are new to the channel, and this is your first time stopping by, please subscribe to the channel. You too can be a part of the Keep It Comic community. We have a lot of fun over here. And it's good vibes only. Go grab your vibe juice. Hang out with us in the comic room and get this good information. So when you're out there on the hunt, you know exactly what you're looking for. Yes, and I got you guys tapped in with me. I'm on the computer. I got my information in front of me, and I'm sharing it with you guys because this is what I love to do. I enjoy sharing the information with you guys as I'm pulling it up. All right? So I thank you guys for stopping by, checking out the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell. Now, here's your trivia question. Can somebody please leave a comment in the comment section and tell me but what is Hawkeye's physical disability? Yeah. What is Hawkeye's true physical disability? Leave a comment in the comment section. I know you know. Leave it in the comment section. It's not a super hard question. Those of you who follow, you know what it is. Just drop it in the box, B. Drop it in the box, shorty. You know what it is. Right, exactly. All right, look, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Let's continue to have fun and share the love of the hobby. At the list at number 5, making the list at number 5, all right? Let's talk about Ultimate Spider-Man, the R.B. Silver second print. Yes, we got to talk about it because the first print was hot, right? These Ultimates came out the woodworks, they were hot, and it's gone, right? So that second print came out. It rewrites the first appearance of Richard and May Parker. That's the reason that, it probably just flew off the shelves the way it did. First appearance in there. It is up 14.22%. Average price for the raw copy is $15. Average price the last recorded sale for a raw copy in near mint condition was $14. We don't have any graded information on this book yet, but if we get some, I'll be the first one to let you guys know. All right, we had a total of 207 sales of this book change hands on the secondary market with a high sale of $20 that took place on Valentine's Day. Yes, February 14th, we had a high sale of $20 for a raw book in near mint condition. But fair market value has it resting at $15. All right, so you don't have to worry about a thing. This book is not going to go too out of reach. You know what I mean? Like it's going to reach a little plateau and it'll level off. It's a first appearance, but nothing crazy, nothing major has happened just yet. But it's still a great book, and it's still a minor key that you're going to want to add to your collection. These new Ultimate series appear to be off to a good start, and I'm going to be keeping my eye out on them. So if you're in the market for that Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 1, the R.B. Silver second print, keep your eye out on it because it's moving on the secondary market, ladies and gentlemen. All right, on the list at number 4, we're going to talk about New Teen Titans, issue number 22. Oh, yeah. I'm a DC fan, too. I know, everybody, I often get asked the question, C3, which one do you like best, Marvel or DC? I love them both. I grew up on them both, so, but I'm going to tell you right now, honestly, it's a great time to buy DC keys. Like, if you're missing any DC keys in your collection right now, now's a great time to get them. Shh, but don't tell nobody. So here we go. New Teen Titans, issue number 22. And this is the first cameo appearance of the One Above All, right? And it's also the first appearance of the Forgotten One, who later is called Gilgamesh. Yes. All right. Now, This book is up 85.23%. I love it when DC Keys get love, man. So, ain't no shame in my game. This book is right now, the average price for a raw copy, $3. Bam, I said it. Very low price point for buy-in. $3. A key book for $3. What's wrong with that? I know. It's all right, though. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep reporting this goodness. It doesn't matter. Average price for a graded copy is $120. There has been a total of 332 books that has changed hands out of secondary market. We had a high sale back in 2022 where CGC 9.8 sold for $120. Fair market value has this book resting at $3 for the raw copy in fine condition. So it's a great opportunity for you to get your hand on this DC comic. The new Teen Titans, issue number 22. Keep your eye out on it because it's moving on the secondary market. And we're going to keep the show moving. At the list at number 3, here's a book with major buzz around it, right? Definitely due to the Deadpool trailer. We know this already. But I'm telling you, be careful. Don't believe the hype, man. Pick your poison carefully, right? But Secret Wars, issue number 5, is on fire right now. Everybody in the community is going after this book. Beautiful cover done by Alex Ross. This book is down right now, 3.39%. Slowing down slightly, not too much. People are still going after it, but it's slowing down, right? Average price for a raw copy is $30 right now. Well, the last recorded sale was $25 for a raw book in very fine condition. Average graded copy, I run you probably about $48. I'm looking to see that go up a little bit as, the feeding frenzy continues. There's been a total of 667 books that have changed hands out of secondary market with a high sale of $65 for a raw copy on February 12th back in 2024. Now, this book may be overly priced. And I'm saying that because there's no particular reason that this book is just going crazy like this. It's not it's not God Doom's first appearance. So is it the cover? I mean, if it's the cover, me personally, I'd wait until it comes down a little bit. If it's a filler, I'd wait for it to come down a little bit because it's definitely going to come down. But, we do what we do with our money, right? We do what we want to do. It's our money. We spend it how we want. I'm just encouraging everybody to be careful, all right? I know we saw the trailer, but and then everybody's going crazy. But this book just very well could be, I don't know. I guess it's just hot, man. There's no way around it. Just be careful. That's my warning. I've said it quite a few times. Just be careful. I just have to encourage everybody to be careful when you go after books like this. Just because you've seen a scene in a trailer or something like that, just be careful, man. If I already have these, I've actually have this book and I've got most of this run in my collection. But if you're going to go after this particular run, get the first appearances first. I don't know. That's just my opinion, man. And I know my opinion don't mount to a hill of beans, man. I ain't nobody. It is what it is, right? But anyway, if you're in the market for Secret Wars issue number 5, keep your eye out on this book because I love it. If you like it, I love it, baby. I ain't hating, man. It is what it is. All right. At the list at number 2. Let's talk about Avengers Twilight, issue number 2, with another dope Alex Ross cover. All right. This is the first appearance of Thunderbolt Troopers and the first appearance of a new Bullseye. All right. This book is off to a good start as well. Average price for this book is down right now. It's down 12.62%. And the average price is $20 for this book right now. Last recorded sale for this book was in a raw copy in near mint condition was $28. There's no graded information on this book just yet. But we've had a total of 130 books that have sold thus far on the secondary market with a high sale of $28. All right, that took place a week ago. We had a high sale of $28 for this particular book. Fair market value has it resting at $20 for the raw copy in near mint condition. I believe that if the writers could keep the pace of the story up and keep it exciting and keeping it exciting and action packed, I believe that we could actually get into this book. We have to be making. It has the making of a good story. This book definitely has the making of a good story. All right. So if you're in the market for Avengers Twilight issue number 2, the Alex Ross cover, keep your eye out on it because it's moving on the secondary market. All right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Like I said before, I'm here every week, dropping a hot 10 list, keeping you informed of what's going on out there while you're on the hunt. What's up? What's down? What you might want to stay away from, because not everybody's going to tell you that, man. Sometimes people try to set you up for failure, but that's not me. It's not what I do. It's not who I am. I'm going to try to lay a bridge. I'm going to try to build a bridge for you before I, do something wild and make you try to fall in the river. I'm going to try to help you out before I try to hurt you. All right. But it is what it is. I must tell you guys, I enjoy what I do. I do it for the love of the hobby. I do it for the culture, baby. That's why I don't bring nothing but good vibes, man. Because I'm just having fun. While everybody else chasing monetary gain or trying to get whatever they can get for $1, I don't need none of that. All I need is for you guys to show up every week, watch the video, leave your comments in the comment section, let me know what you want, and I'm going to try to get it to you. It is what it is, man. I'm just having a good time. I'm in it for the fun, man. I'm in it for the fun, which means I'm in it for the long haul. I ain't going nowhere, so it is what it is. All right, and before I go, right, we're going to get into the number 1 video. But please leave a comment in the comment section. Please tell me, somebody, anybody but a dead body, tell me, what is Hawkeye's physical disability? You know what it is. All right, my guys. All right, peoples. All right, comic book community. It's time for us to talk about the number 1 comic book on the market. And that book is one of the most underrated comics of its time from DC. Let's talk about Black Lightning, issue number 1. Oh, yeah. You didn't know I was going there, did you? Nah, you never thought I was going that direction. You had to know that. It's February. It's Black History Month. It's a celebration. All right, peoples. First appearance of Black Lightning. It's up 48.72%. Average price for a raw copy right now is $20. Average price for a graded copy is $176. There has been 1,462 total recorded sales for this book so far, right? With a high sale of $1,320 for a CGC 9.8 that took place back in 2022. Now, I know that this book used to cost over $1,000, but you can get it for a lot less now. That's why I put it at number 1 on the list. This is such a great buying opportunity for all the true collectors out there. Those of you who enjoy collecting comics for all the right reasons, now's a great opportunity. You may be new to the hobby and want to grab yourself a very nice key. This is one of those books that you're not going to have to pay a lot of money for, and you're going to get a great character with a great story to add to your collection, especially if you're a beginner. All right? I also check Go Collect for us, and Go Collect reports having 1,378 universal grades on the census. We've got 92 9.8s. You've got 231 9.6s, 249 9.4s, and of course, the lower hanging fruit is going for less. Fair market value, Go Collect reports that the fair market value for CGC 9.8 right now is just $625. That is a wonderful price point for buying. It's a little over half of what it used to cost. It's definitely an opportunity. All right. So again, pick your poison carefully. All right. That's your list. Be careful when you're out there on the hunt. Don't hurt nothing and don't let nobody hurt you. You know what I always say, don't hate, congratulate. Show some love, because that don't cost you nothing. Appreciate. But no matter what you do, always keep it comics, because it's good vibes only. I'm just here for the love of the hobby, man. Anything else? You know what